So it's now over to our host, Ms. Nardos Bekele-Thomas. She's the resident coordinator for the United Nations in South Africa. She was previously the senior director of the Office of the Secretary General. She has served as the UN resident coordinator and UNDP resident representative in the Republic of Kenya and in the Republic of Benin. And prior to that, she served for over 4 years in Kenya as the deputy resident representative. Our fearless leader is incredibly passionate about the promotion of human development anchored on the principles of economic, social, and political rights for all. She has excelled as a private sector policy advisor, focusing on the promotion of trade and investment in African countries through private sector partnerships, also in the US. Ms. Bekele-Thomas has served in the technical and advisory capacity in which she's helped initiate and conceptualize a pro-poor program on social dimensions of development. So really, it's no wonder what she immediately saw the value in the GovChat partnership. It is my pleasure to welcome the resident coordinator to now share her address with you. Over to you, RC.
Thank you very much, Krivani, for this glorious introduction. Thank you. Good morning to the Minister of Social Development, my sister, Ms. Lindwe Zulu, the Deputy Director General of National Disaster Management Center, COCTA, Mr. Tow, our CEO and founder of GovChat, Mr. Eldridge Jordan. Thank you very much for all this and for all your efforts. And, I am not surprised that you are very emotional today. It's just because, today is a culmination of all your efforts, and hopefully together with us, we will render it to be fruitful and useful and purposeful. Thank you very much. The colleagues from GovChat, thanks so much for making this happen, and the UN family for being so insightful and for making us come into partnership with GovChat and the government. The partners from the private sector, civil society organizations, and the academia, members of the media, good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct pleasure to represent the UN family this morning on this momentous occasion to once again reinforce our commitment to putting people and citizens first by solidifying our journey and partnership with the citizen engagement platform, the GovChat. The innovative and pioneering citizen engagement platform was only launched, from what I hear, in 2017, but already it has proven to be a stronger partner. It has proven to have a strong partnership with the departments of cooperative governance and traditional affairs, social development, and health. This progressive online application to improve engagement between citizens and government at all levels has already yielded incredible results, providing the government with invaluable data in their quest to deliver services to the people. Ladies and gentlemen, we know we must design a new social compact with citizens, as the past methods and systems are not catching up with the emerging challenges. Putting people's needs remains an imperative raison d'etre of our existence. To do so effectively and efficiently, we need to take advantage of frontier technologies, including artificial intelligence, robotics, and biotechnology, which have shown tremendous potential to fulfill the promises of Agenda 2030, the Sustainable Development. GovChat is just one way we can narrow the gap in existing digital inequalities and create new ways of communicating instantaneously with our citizenry. Ladies and gentlemen, to echo our Secretary General, technologies are not deterministic. We must harness their potential for the common good, and we have an obligation to do so. As the United Nations, we applaud GovChat's innovative use of technology to extend its technical capabilities to the Department of Health as part of the COVID Connect consortium to play a critical role in SASA's successful disbursements of COVID-19 social relief grants, having processed over 11 million applications, to receive citizens' real-time feedback and report their findings through the chat box, mobile device, and various other digital interfaces, such as WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, USSD, and SMS, and to link citizens with crucial government services throughout the global pandemic. With 500 million messages processed to date from citizens, GovChat has established an imperative and relevant digital footprint across the topography of the land and giving a voice to millions of citizens, many of whom are poor and previously disenfranchised. This resonates with the UN's transformative promise of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development of leaving no one behind. And it also provides a novel opportunity for deep analysis at municipal level for policy shaping and advocacy. We have seen the profound impacts of the global pandemic, not only on the economy, but how it has impacted on the citizens and their livelihoods. Indeed, South Africa has endured, as most countries in the world, its worst recession in a century last year, as coronavirus-induced lockdowns weighed heavily on economic activity, forcing many businesses to shut down and leaving millions unemployed. Furthermore, gender-based violence, crime, and corruption have reached alarming levels. Against this backdrop, we are also building back in Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal after a week of destruction and devastation. When we reflect on these events, it's clear that we are a nation at the breaking point, looking for innovative solutions to address the many complex developmental challenges we face. Mr. Eldridge Jordan, I felt your emotions when you spoke. I want you to be proud of the fruits of your long-time labor. I salute you and your colleagues and say we will travel this journey of humanity together. Now, more than ever, we need meaningful partnerships between stakeholders like GovChat that are solution-centered and capable of addressing the issues facing South African citizens in real time. We need to use the power of collaboration and cooperation, the power of dismantling the silo approach and creating the vertical and horizontal linkages to alter the social and economic reality, ensuring that no one is left behind in our quest to make inequality in South Africa become history. Today's occasion gives us an opportunity to continue to improving the lives of the citizens of this country. As we enter into a memorandum of understanding with GovChat, we do so following the immense success in the collaboration with government. Our intention in this partnership is to use the data captured to understand the lived experience of ordinary citizens to calibrate our development response. The data gathered through citizen engagement will allow for detailed profiling of households at district level and guide the delivery of a judicious mix of quality services to be rendered by government and our targeted development support. The data will be anonymized and only an aggregated view will be provided to the UN in accordance with South Africa's Protection of Personal Information Act. Most importantly, this collaboration will empower the UN to play a meaningful role to enhance our support to the district development model by carrying out policy advocacy, policy development, and community engagement, real-time monitoring of populations furthest left behind, understand exclusion errors of citizens' access to services, and allow for linkages to be created for citizens on the social relief of distress grant to services through information provision for better childcare, youth empowerment, economic empowerment, and responding effectively to GBV on a district level. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, let me again echo the message of the UN Secretary General that partnerships are not limited to government and our member states. We must reach out to civil society, academia, research institutions, and most especially partnership with the business and private sector to co-create the conditions for an inclusive and sustainable development. The best way to prevent crisis and conflict in today's world is just cooperation, collaboration, and partnership at all levels. This collaboration is therefore a step in the right direction as we commit ourselves to building back better, ensuring inclusivity, justice, equity, and more equality among all citizens. New technologies hold the promise of the future, from climate action and better health to more democratic and inclusive societies. And in the case of GovChat, it closes the gap between the government and its citizens, making the government to be citizen-oriented and accountable, and citizens to be responsible, respectable of the rule of law, and accountable to civic duties. The guiding principles of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, to leave no one behind, provides a compelling incentive for harnessing frontier technologies for sustainable development. Let's use them wisely for the benefit of all. And I want to conclude by thanking the government and also thanking GovChat for this wonderful initiative. And I look forward, on behalf of the UNCT, I look forward to having a meaningful and purposeful and impactful partnership. Thank you very much.